Okay, I think it's working. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Yes, that's looking good. Thanks for coming. All right, so today we're playing a game. Okay, there's an ad playing right now. On my stream at least. You might get one too. It's working. Hi, Gibbon. So yeah, Treasure. They're, well, you know, they're well known among like gaming enthusiasts, I think, and a lot of their work is well regarded. Oh yeah, that's part of his character, isn't it? Yeah, I guess that's one of the stereotypes, is like pervy old man, kind of a Muten Roshi kind of thing. Doesn't mean I have to like it. Anyway, so this is Robot Month here on the heroines of game streaming. Sorry, I was distracted by that little character in the skirt there. So yeah, as you can see from this intro, the characters have a lot of personality and a sense of fun to them, so I love that. I love seeing Theo and Marina come in there with the old hand on their arm kind of thing. I have to describe it. It's considered vulgar in certain cultures. I think they even had to edit the sprite of the sailor trainer in one of the Pokemon games because he was doing that pose and they changed it to like hands on hips or something. Anyway, yeah, Treasure. Oh yeah, it says Enix there. Enix published the game in Japan. In America and Europe, it was published by Nintendo themselves. So yeah, this is the track mode. We might as well just get into it. Yeah, Enix used to make some crazy stuff, says Gibbon. And yeah, the localization's pretty good here. You can tell they've put in English voice clips for a lot of stuff. So I think Nintendo knew that Treasure had a good reputation based on things like okay, yeah, I'm 99 years old. Yeah, based on things like Gunstar Heroes is probably their most famous one from the Mega Drive. Okay, let's watch this intro. Oh, that's beautiful. It's like a very typical Japanese kind of living room right there. Man on board. I came to visit the planet of Clancer and I can't go out. Marina told me to stay in the spaceship till she comes back from scouting. I'm getting tired. I love his old CRT monitor there. Huh? Visitors? Of course, this was released in 1998 when they were commonplace. But it's kind of the future, the sci-fi stuff. I don't know. What the heck? Oh, it's these guys. Rendered slightly different resolution to him. That wouldn't have looked so bad on a CRT. But we're emulating this and perfectly sharply replicating pixels, so things might look weird. So you'll notice this game has completely pre-rendered graphics, which was, you know, a big trend at the time, of course. Donkey Kong Country started on the Super Nintendo. You had Vectorman on the Mega Drive, some other things must have done it too. By the time 64 came around, a lot of companies were doing full 3D graphics because that was the impressive thing that people wanted to see. So yeah, the Clancers wrecked up this guy's living room. But yeah, there were still some coming out that used the pre-rendered look. It was a way of getting 3D-like graphics in a 2D system. I don't know. I don't have the technical background, but anyway. Yoshi's Story actually used the same thing, and that's my other example from the 64. A lot of games, the vast majority of games on the 64 platform had 3D graphics and most of the time also 3D gameplay. So it was rare to see, even though, as you can tell here, they're clearly like aping a lot of 3D look, but it's all done with sprites that have been pre-rendered, I believe, for the most part. Anyway. Haha, feel the power of the great empire. You're coming with me. I've been... what was his voice? I've been captured by the evil empire. What are you gonna do to me? We were ordered to take you to our emperor. That's all we were told. What I do know is that you'll have a horrible time with us. Get ready to cry and scream. No, Marina, help me. Oh, nice touch. The voice clips. I do appreciate that. All right. Okay. Shoot, I've lost their trail. Who were they? Who were they in their way? Hey, are you Marina, the Ultra Intergalactic Cybot G? And you are the people who kidnapped my prof. I can tell by your faces. Oh no, don't associate us with those guys. We're also suffering because of them. Go to my village to meet Guild. If you want to talk to someone, use L or R when next to them. So yeah, this was a 64 game, and speaking of, you know, the 3D graphics and all that, this is a rare 2D game on the system, but it was also rare in that it used what you might call an unconventional configuration of the controller, although they didn't know that at the time. It's just that a lot of people ended up using left hand on middle stick holding analog, middle prong holding analog stick, and right hand on right prong pressing the buttons. This game has your left hand on the left prong over the D-pad. The Z button does nothing, or the Z button can skip cutscenes or something. And the analog stick does absolutely nothing in this game. It's all D-pad. So that's interesting and different. So, okay. Yeah, given saying they could have done a DKC like this, I agree they could have. It would have looked great, I think. All right, so let's use the L button to talk to this guy. This is Neptune. From what I was told, you must be Marina. Gale is looking for you. Okay. So I guess I'll just cover quickly that the fact this is a treasure game, they were good at making like action games with fairly complex controls. So they've gone on and used all the C buttons on the 64 controller to give Marina a series of boosts. So she's a robot, and she's got like jetpack boots and stuff. You can tap C up to hover like this. You can tap C down to dash down quickly or roll, and then left and right to dash side to side. Although you can also do this kind of sliding dash and then you jump out of that. So it's all something that we might have to get the hang of as we go on. But yeah, it's interesting how different games use the C buttons in different ways, rather than just being for a camera like they would be in a 3D platformer. In GoldenEye, they used to strafe and aim, you know, stuff like that. So I'm not playing with a 64 controller. I'm using a PS3 controller I've synced to my computer. But luckily, I've managed to map it all pretty well so that I can tap like triangle to do the up dash, and L and R for C left and right. So it all works pretty well. Now, oh, what's this all about? Can move the statue. I'm gonna push it out of their shrine because I hate them. Hello. I'm the warrior who guards this item shrine. Okay, I'm gonna steal your stuff. Oh, I can't get in there. Alright, so the main mechanic of Mischief Makers is to use the B button to grab stuff. I haven't done that yet, but we're gonna experiment with it on stuff around here. So you can grab objects, move around with them, and then throw them like so. Throw side to side, etc. And also the big feature is, of course, shake, shake. And every time you do it, Marina's going to have a little voice clip there. So I think I've got that mapped to, yeah, I can do that. Shake, 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 shake. So get used to hearing that. Oh, we crashed the statue. Nice. You can also grab people. Shake, shake, and they'll give you blue gems, which are health. But only one each, I guess, for the civilian ones. Throw you into fire. They don't care, they're fine. Alright, I'll talk to you, I guess. Heart of red is a heart of courage. Collect 10 and get 1 continue. Hum, hum, hum. Yeah, I heard you can get up to 2 continues. It's not very much, but Marina's fairly durable, and they throw gems at you a lot. So, star, I do want that star. This village has many ruins. This structure is called the Clan's Shrine. Okay. So I can do a bigger jump like this, and then, nah, I don't think I can get up there. Can I grab any of this? No, it's a lot of experimentation here. More talking. There's a lot of NPCs in this area of the game. Hello, my name is Turin, and this is my sister Sally. Please be nice to her. Hi, I'm Sally. So Terran, he's going to come up later. Apparently he's a recurring support character. Wow. Nice moustache. Oh, finally! I've been waiting for you. I'm Neptun's all-wise, all-knowing Geald. This is the planet Clancer, where we Clancers live. All of our race is kind and friendly. And because of these traits, the Empire has persuaded many Clancers to become evil. They use their powerful troops to invade other planets. They're trying to rule the universe. I'm not sure why they kidnapped your prof. I'm guessing that they'll take him to the Emperor. Prof. I used to have the nickname Prof. Long story. You must rescue him before that happens. To get from place to place, you must use the warp gates. There are many such gates on Clancer. However, these gates were all sealed a long time ago. It's time to open them. Use this clan bomb at the clan shrine to unseal the warp gate. So that's something the manual mentions, is that on Clancer, the planet Clancer, they use the clan prefix a lot. So there's things like clan coils and I don't know, other stuff. Okay, I want to go over here. Yes. Excellent. More health than I could ever need. Oh, I got an extended health bar. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, okay, timer. Yes. All right. So, Gibbon brings up, this is the clan shrine, right? I guess I'll put it here. I can drop the timer by shaking it. So shaking is a big interaction thing in this game. You just do it a lot on various things. So let's drop it and move away a bit. So Gibbon says that he loves how everyone in the game is these guys with the same kind of face, except for the Prof and Marina, which makes sense because they're off-world. And like they said there, the Empire also came from off-world. And right, grab the star to finish the level. No, grab this star to finish the level. And there's yellow gems that are supposed to be in every level that unlock more of the ending. Yeah, there's an interesting thing at the ending, which I have seen because I played this game at a friend's house when I was young, and I wasn't very good at it, I don't think. But he at least showed me the ending, and the thing is that there's like a timer on the ending, so as it runs, it counts down, and when your timer for your ending viewing runs out, it just cuts off. So you get more seconds the more gems you get. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going too quickly here to cover all that, but here is a character who's kind of dressed up like Marina. Okay. Man, that was a long, long way to go. I wonder what this place is called. Hee, I've been waiting for you, Marina. What? Who are you? Why are you copying me? Hee. Not only do I have your look, but I also have all your special techniques down. Now, if I go around doing bad things to folks using your name, what's going to happen? You must be a drone of the evil empire to come up with a plot like that, but I'll stop you. Ooh, I'm scared. You're so scary, Marina. Catch me if you can. Hee hee. So yeah, the evil clone archetype. Oh, poor baby. Shake, shake. That'll make you happier. Drop. Oh, nope. Still crying. Man, are there just going to be people to talk to everywhere? Want that bomb. Anyway, yes. Oh, okay, there's more talking. I figured there'd be like an action stage or something. Coming again to show off your slider jump? You know what? We can also slide by holding down and pressing A, but we can't jump higher and farther while sliding the way you can. So that's the thing I was doing earlier, because I read about it in the manual. Yes, if you slide and then hit the A button, you do a dash jump. Nice top hat. Welcome, Marina. I heard you've got an attitude problem. Using bombs to cause trouble? If you want a big explosion, I've got a great bomb for you. Gimme. Oh, never mind. He's not gonna gimme. The air dashing, I love it. I've been playing Mighty No. 9 actually, and it's a good game, and I love the air dashing most of all. So we can get a yellow gem already. Lovely. And that's giving us some health. Whoa, watch out for fire. Hello. Oh, Marina, please stop digging. Tapping B while holding down will uncover my buried item. So stop it. I've hidden my loot. Noops, never mind. Forget I said anything. I didn't know about that mechanic. Oh, I guess I have to do it here. Yep. digging up the gems. So what did random gems do? Did they give me health too? I don't remember. Alright, Gibbon says he'd never beat this fully. He didn't really understand what was going on as a kid. I don't blame you, it's pretty complex. Oh, nice Santa hat. What, did you just come through the red warp gate? Yes, but you must press B at the gate to go to the next area. Keep in mind the gates are one way, so you may not be able to return. Be careful. Yes, okay. Green gem, I'll take that. You can hold up while jumping to jump higher as well. Alright, so different colored gems just give you different amounts of health, I guess? Except for the yellow one, which is also a like bonus collectible. Although it does also give you health, so yeah. Okay, Gibbon says he almost wishes they delayed Donkey Kong Country 3 and put it out in higher resolution on the 64. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe people wouldn't have received it as well. I mean, it was kind of overlooked because of the 64 coming out, but at that time, releasing 2D games on the 3D systems was seen as so like passé and old hat and unwanted. So this game didn't get great reviews when it first came out, but there's been a critical reevaluation over the years. Welcome to Cosmic Hospital. We've got love and joy for all. If you're hurt, we're here. Recently, a monster named Marina has been causing trouble. We're very busy. Okay. My name is Marisa. I'm the Dur of this hospital. I've heard a lot of things from Guild. He's one of my patients. I heard about Kalina. I hear she's your clone. You must be careful. Okay. So, going back a bit, I want to address what Gibbon said earlier, how, as you can see, everything in this game is these faces. This is kind of based on a Japanese, like, historic folk art craft kind of, well, it's more like so there's these things called haniwa, which are a kind of ritualistic icon that ancient peoples in Japan used to make, and this kind of face has become iconic, and you see it all over the place. You can see it in Animal Crossing on the gyroids. You can see it. Marina is coming. She's dashing. Oh, so using the C buttons is slower than tapping to dash. See, this is what I'm saying about complex controls. Oh gosh, there should be other examples, but I can't think of them right now. This face. Tell me if you've seen this face before. Marina. Are you going to torture me too? All people do is use B to torture me. They never just set me down. They always have to throw me around. Well, sorry, buddy. I'll set him down. There we go. Nice hair. Alright, let's grab the star. That's the end of the little star, yeah. So, yeah, not everyone in the game is the Haniwa faces. The Empire's generals are also, you can see there's like a lizard face guy and a bird face guy. They're also from other planets, so yeah. Everything on Clancer has the Clancer face, the Haniwa face, which is, you know, kind of one of those cultural barriers. Like, I read that Treasure, when making this game, or at least part of their ethos was to so this is just something I read online, that they recognize a trend among other developers to adopt foreign-seeming aesthetics, and they wanted to stick to more Japanese aesthetics to appeal to Japanese audiences. So that's just what I read. So that might play into this decision, because people outside of Japan don't have the cultural context for this face, and it appearing all over the game, I think, is maybe kind of a bad choice. Like, it's so ubiquitous that, and like, it's not attractive or cute or like, it's just kind of creepy, you know? So I don't know, maybe, and it also, it means that there's less variety in the visual aesthetic of the game. But I mean, the background is nice enough, we can see that, so we'll see how it progresses as we continue. Boys and girls, this is the greatest place on the planet. Welcome to Clan Ball Land. Wow, Dad, this is the Clan Ball Land. That's right, son. The theme park full of thrills and action. Follow me, son. Sure, Dad. I don't have many voices, I'm sorry. Yeah, cool stuff. Alright, this is Ms. Hint. I'm Ms. Hint. If you give me 10 gems, I'll teach you something good. If you want my hint, shake me twice. Okay. So when she said shake me twice, I guess she meant press down on the D-pad twice to shake once. The floating balls in this stage are called clan balls, and I am one of them. To use us, hold B. Then press B again in the direction you want to go. This will allow you to jump higher. If you press down, you can jump downward diagonally. The key is to shake the clan balls. The clan balls' reactions differ from ball to ball. If you run into any problems, don't forget to shake the clan balls. Okay. So there you go. Shaking, shake, shake. That's the whole mechanic. So I've created a star. Do I want to grab it? No, we'll do this first, because this is like a little optional... Wait, how does this work? What? Okay, so shake, jump. Oh, okay. Oops. So, oh, hang on. Sorry, I was using it like a slingshot. Okay, so if I go like this and keep tapping B, I can grab them as I go past. It's pretty quick. Oh, but you also have to hold B to continue grabbing. Whoops. This way. Whoops. Oh, this is complicated. Okay, I want that ring, I guess. So go this way. No. Whatever. Grab the star. Okay, so clan ball on a spring. Shake it, and it'll bounce you. Obvious enough. So... What? Okay. Yeah, like I said, the mechanics can be a little complex. And I want to go up. How did I do that? Oh, okay, whatever. Let's move on. Hopefully we don't have to get too complex with this just to make progress. No. So shaking changes the state of things. So you don't need to do that all the time. And then the air dashing and... Okay. Can you tell me what to do? Get out of here. Once I've shaken it, I can't unshake it. Ugh. Anyway. So, yeah. Okay, so this game is called... Oh, how did I do that? This game is called Mischief Makers, which is a nice sort of fun title. Oh, wrong way. Yes, okay. Yes, and the Japanese title is Yuke Yuke Troublemakers. And I thought maybe Yuke Yuke was like a onomatopoeia for shaking, because since that's such a integral part of the mechanics, but no, apparently it means... Oh, I see. You grab it and subsequently shake it. Okay. It means go-go, according to, I think I saw it on Wikipedia, maybe. So not much different. I don't know why they changed it from Troublemakers to Mischief Makers. I guess Mischief Makers is a bit more like lighthearted than Troublemakers. Okay, what am I doing? I'm shaking it. No, I'm not shaking it. I want to go over there. Okay, I'll just do this. Yeah, there you go. Hold up while pressing A and you jump higher. Oh. Where do I really need to go? Oh yeah, it's more alliterative as well. Good point. Yep. Okay. Grab and then... Okay, so this is just gems. Okay. What's my goal here? Okay. Kind of getting the hang of the controls now. You do have to get used to them with all of Marina's moves. Alright, so we're going to go up to that ring up there. And possibly... You have to shake something to... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Cool. see that yellow gem. Oh, you can't go directly upwards. These are all diagonals. So this is just a big ball-shaking playground here. By the way, I kind of managed to figure out a way to make my stream not do that screen tearing thing, I think. It does require a bit more setup, but I'm prepared to do that since there was a bit of blowback on that. So hopefully we get perfect video all the way through. Oops. Okay. This is, you know, a lot to take in at once. Alright, so that green thing up there is probably what I need to shake. Grab that clam ball. Nope. This is just a... Okay, so I need to shake something. Not that one. It was a tan-colored one before, wasn't it? When it comes past. Ah, that made a noise. Great. Oop. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, this whole grabbing thing, it's really interesting. I wouldn't say it's unique, especially among Treasure Works, because they seem to have incorporated this kind of mechanic into other games that they've made since, or even before, because I was looking at some other games they've made, and there was one that came out just the year before this on the PlayStation called... Oh, now where's that popped up? It was called... Can I remember the Silhouette Mirage, which was interesting. It also had a kind of pre-rendered 2D style, actually. Nope. But it was more a sort of run and gun in the way that Gunstar Heroes was. Oops. Ah. I'm not using the shake. Okay. So now where's that popped up? Somewhere back here. And I think Gunstar Heroes itself actually had a grabbing and throwing mechanic for enemies as well. So it's something they've been playing around with in various side scrollers that they've done. I guess this is a bit different. Like, it's similar to Gunstar Heroes in certain ways, basic ways, but it's less about running and shooting things and more about platforming. Alright. Welcome to the one and only Spikeland theme park. There will be odd events held everywhere you look. Have a great time. Dad, I don't want to be here. I want to go back to Clan Ball Land. I'm with you, son. This place is too weird for me. Let's get out of here. Let's hurry, Dad. I've got a weird feeling about this place. Spikes! There's spikes everywhere. I can't take it any longer. Run for it. Oh, you better go with your dad, Sonny. Oh, I love that you can just do that. Just grab things and throw them. It's great. Ow! Somebody's shooting me now. Great. Okay. Can you grab these things? They're spiky, so I'm going to say probably not. Oh, it died. How did that happen? Oh, bit of slowdown. The shots is kind of stopping me, but I'm going to guess you can't deal with these. Oh, we'll grab these ones. Okay, so grabbing them hurts me, but it also gets rid of them. Interesting. Let's grab some gems, get that health back. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? Sorry. Oh, shake. I don't need hints, Miss Hint. I'll figure stuff out. They were a bit obvious last time. Ow. Nope. Yeah, we're going to want that health. This game's only going to get harder as we go on. Yeah, the portrait's nice art style. I do like that. Good character designs. I didn't note down who exactly did the character designs, but I think it was a similar case. Well, here we go. Hey, it's dare time. Where are my children anyway? Oh, pretty lady. Sorry to bother you, but would you find my 3 children? Please find them and bring them back home. Why, thank you. Don't worry. Leave everything to me. What the? I like the little chimney block on top here. Is this a child? It has butterfly wings. Come back here. You little runt. Oh, what? I picked up a flower. Oh, wow. I plucked a flower and threw it, and then it has sort of falling physics. Interesting. Alrighty. Grab. Dang it, child! Okay, let's do this. Okay, it's moving. What's going on with that? Ah, and that kid's gonna run away from me. Onto some fire, which I guess doesn't hurt it. Ow. That's done something. No, I didn't want to do that. Okay, that stunned him. Grab. 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 Okay. Take this guy home. Oops, no. No, not the flower. Okay, I can still dash. Oops. Okay, throw him from here. No. Okay, so I think holding left and then pressing the button. Okay, cool. Yeah, like I said, complex. So, yeah, I was saying the character designer, I don't know who they are, but a lot of developers at Treasure seem to have the same story. They were working for Konami from the start of their careers, and this is the case for a few names I looked up. The director of this game, who also did the script and the game design and enemy and boss programming. This is Hideyuki Suganami. And the main programmer for the game, Masato Miyagawa, who is also the president of Treasure. Treasure is sort of a company made of game developers. There's no, strictly speaking, management. All development personnel sort of take turns at directing games as well. And the higher-ups were also involved with development. So, no. So yeah, a lot of these developers' story seems to be that they worked at Konami in the early days of their careers, and along with Masato Miyagawa, sorry, they decided to split from Konami and form their own company, and that's how Treasure was born. The motive being that, according to what I read, Miyagawa was dissatisfied with Konami's policy of continually pumping out sequels to their games, and he wanted to make more original stuff. So yeah, him and a group of like-minded developers left and formed Treasure, and then made a bunch of Treasure games. And Treasure is still around today, so good on them for surviving in the industry. I guess they've found a way to, continue. Okay, thanks for your help. This is your reward. It's not much, but I hope you accept it. By the way, my husband isn't back yet. I wonder where he is. Is the husband the one I saw taking his kid to the terrible amusement park earlier? I don't know. Good stuff. Ooh. Yeah, they've all got names, that's cool. But we're moving to a wasteland kind of area. Blockman Rises. Hey Marina, I was expecting you. It's me, Taryn, from Neptune Village. Do you remember my sister? She's gone. Where could she be? Please help me find her, Marina. Hey, don't panic. I'll find your sister. Don't worry. Actually, I'm looking for the prof too. Luckily, he's strong and healthy for his age. Oh yeah, did I mention like the professor is like a robotics? You know, he's a Dr. Light type. He's a genius inventor, kind of a Dr. Slump type. Yeah, more Slump than Right actually. And he invented this robot, and the robot is his assistant slash maid or whatever. But then when Judy calls, she can be a hero. Okay. Oh wow. Yeah, shake me hard, grab and shake me to awaken my fighting spirits. There is Blockman blood running through my body. It's the blood of heroes. Dude, you're way too into this. Oh, he's turned into a... Wow, okay. So that's what shaking does, by the way. Okay, so I'm gonna dash to move in this way. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, poor guys. They fade away to dust. I've never seen them die before. Oh man. And then they have ghosts. Yeah, they're definitely dead. Oh, that's crazy. I guess they're evil? Are they the evil ones? So what are we gonna do? Go down? Ah. Okay. Oh, but I can't move when he's down, so how do I... Nope. So how do I get back up? I just have to tank that damage, I guess. Didn't figure out how to not to do that. Yeah, so I was looking at a few of the Treasure employees who worked on this game. A lot of them have similar resumes as well to Masato Nakagawa, who started on Castlevania The Adventure for Game Boy, and then... That was crazy. Didn't know how to get out of that. And yeah, they worked on a few other things there, Contra, stuff like that. And they all left in the early 90s. Right, so that was kind of just a thrill ride level. Yeah, so what I was going to say about that was that it was kind of like, so they left, or at least the stated reason for Maegawa leaving was that he was sick of making a bunch of sequels. The ironic thing is that some of Treasure's more popular and successful IPs went on to have a few sequels, so I guess that's just the nature of the industry. Let's water the flowers! Let's cover the desert with beautiful flowers! Oh, nasty. Even this ugly snake creature has the Clancer face. Hey, what are you doing here? This is my spot. Get out of here at once. Hey, this desert doesn't belong to anyone. I can be anywhere I want to. Yeah, you show him, girl. Shut up, or I'll really beat you up. Oh, nasty snake. I'm Marina, the Ultra Intergalactic Cybot G. Stop bullying this little girl. Almost went into an Inspector Gadget kind of thing there. Hey, you challenging me? I accept your challenge. Bring it on, Marina. Oh, just right on his head. Okay, that's cool. Yep, we can deal with this. Hey, you. Shake, shake. Shake, shake. I'll just throw him downwards a bunch of times. Oh, actually, this guy dropped the yellow gem just now, so that's cool. I guess this is a boss fight level, and there's different things you do in different levels to get the yellow gem, but in this case, just shake him once. So yeah, I noted down a few of the IPs that Treasure had worked on. Like, they did license stuff, of course, as you sometimes have to get by. So they'd done things like... one of their first games they made, it was released second after Dynamite Heady or Gunstar Heroes, I forget. They did McDonald Land, Ronald McDonald in Treasure Land or something. So they used that IP. They've done an Astro Boy game that's very well regarded. They did Wario World for Nintendo, which is kind of overlooked. and they've done a few Bleach games on DS and some other anime properties as well. Dale, please tell everyone to search for Sellies. Calm down. And I can't remember any of the voices I've done for the recurring characters. This guy was like, oh, Weezy gotta calm down. We have to protect the village. Don't go outside. Besides, Marina will return Sellies to me. I can feel it. They are kind of cute. Great Scott Gill! Strange spur classes are attacking us! What? Hey kid, take the other kids to the safe area. Oh, I was a kid. Of course, the small ones are younger. That makes sense. Here's the gang. So this is the royal family's treasure. I'm taking all the treasure with me. When the king's away, the villains will play! Go back to where you came from, man! Hey, look who's talking. You've lived long enough, old man. Your time is up. Nasty. I noticed they have like black-gray coloring, but their portrait is still bluish. Taryn, I brought Sellies back, as promised. Now let me handle this joker. So, where's Sellies exactly? Ah! Oops. Did I grab the wrong guy? I don't know. Oh. These guys basically did all the work for me. Thanks, guys. Oh, there's more. Okay. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? Guacamelee. That was a great game. There's a lot of grabbing and throwing in that. It's like a beat-em-up Metroidvania kind of thing. Really great game. Probably mentioned it on stream before, actually. But yeah, a great co-op game, up to 4 players at once. You get into these fights and you have all these different punching and kicking moves because it's like a luchador kind of thing. And yeah, the grabbing and throwing is a really cool feature. You grab enemies and then chuck them into other enemies and they go pinballing around the room. It's great. It's a lot like this. Probably inspired by it, maybe. Who knows? Oh, poor guy. They've given up. They've had enough. See, Marina doesn't have any, like, attacking moves, really, apart from the grabbing and the throwing. Yeah, Guacamele's interesting. It's, like I said, it's got a luchador theme, but also just generally Mexican mythology kind of theme as well. Although it's actually made by it's made by a Canadian team and not actual Mexicans. Alright, let's do this time, see what she says. Remember that the game's basic techniques are to grab, shake, and throw. You can even catch a laser or an enemy's bullet. Try grabbing everything. If grabbing something, try shaking it to see what happens. That's a good reminder. I hadn't tried it with projectiles, but that's a thing. Okay, so here's a tank with a shotgun on its back that has the face and a little bow. Okay, so I grabbed it and it gave me a gem. But I also got hit by someone. I don't know if that's worth it. Yeah. Oh! Oh! Yeah, okay. We're doing this now. Just when I was saying Marina doesn't have any other attacks, you can grab guns. Yes. Oh yeah, and shake. Ow. Nasty. Stop it. I lost my gun. Ah, they're coming for me. Let's get this gun. Ow. Man, this is fun. Throwing guys around, it's great. Oh, that one didn't drop his gun. Fine. Wanted to experiment more with it. Ah, digging. Oh, I got a bomb and it immediately blew up. Or did I plant it again? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yes. Healths, please. Oh yeah, cactus. That's the other place you might have seen this face, is on the cactuars from Final Fantasy series. I just love that you can infinitely dash in midair. Ah, nuts. Okay. So obviously I need to grab a bomb and take it over there to blow up. the blocks around the star. Oops. Oops. Ah. Cool. Wow. So yeah, I like this game so far. It's pretty good stuff. Like I said, I played it before briefly, but not really in any depth. And I mostly would have left it to my friend, I think, because I don't know if my... Yeah, there were a lot of other games to play at the time for us too. I just don't remember spending much time with this one, that's all. Is there like a... Okay, I do have a count of how many red gems I have, because I've been using them as currency from this hint, of course. Oh, those rocks are polygons. Interesting. Ow. Didn't hurt too much. See, that's what I think this game is probably fairly forgiving with health, at least at this stage. Ow, okay, fine. Brutal. Trying to figure out if there's parallax scrolling or not. I've been trying to look when I can. Yeah, so I was talking about things that Treasure had worked on. They do have their own IPs, of course, and this is one of them. They did that for a while, just making new things. I mentioned Dynamite Heady. Now this looks like it has parallax, and it also looks like these blocks are 3D polygons. So what are you doing? Oh, it blew up. Okay, well. Yeah, so here's a mix of 2D and 3D rendering, at least. How do I get something to appear there? They're all dead. Nope, that wasn't the trigger. Oh well. Oh. That statue in the background. It's very evocative. So, Treasure, they worked on Gunstar Heroes, Dynamite Heady. What else have they done? Ah, Sin and Punishment, of course, on the 64. That's another one that was actually published by Nintendo and maybe co-owned by them, because it's actually in Smash Brothers, one of the characters from that series. So that's something that got a sequel on the Wii. It was on the 64 and then the Wii. Gunstar Heroes, of course, got a couple of sequels. One was on the Game Boy Advance and one was on something else. Whoa. Okay. Interesting 3D effect there. That guy didn't seem too phased about it. Oh. Oh! Okay. So falling in the lava sent me back to what seems to be a checkpoint, but it didn't, like, kill me. Death is infrequent in this game. You just, if you fall in a pit or something, you lose a bit of health and you go back to an earlier point. So if I go this way, no? Okay. See, it's moving in an arc. That reminds me of Lava Wars, actually. You get these arcs of lava spouting out in Solar, which I was never clear on whether it was meant to be the actual sun of the lava system or some kind of planetoid made of molten magma. Oops. Anyway, yeah, so what did I say? Sin and Punishment, Bungayo, Shooter, got a couple of sequels more recently as well. Nuts. Did I say Ikaruga already? That's one of the more famous ones. Even if you don't know who Treasure is, you might have heard of Ikaruga. It's kind of it's a shmup, but with an interesting kind of dual polarity premise, where you can damage certain enemies when you're black and someone you're white, and you switch between those modes. There's other games that use this simple sort of phase changing thing like fast racing, or let's see, 3 examples makes a trend, come on. Well, I believe Silhouette Mirage on the PlayStation also had a similar thing, so that's the same developer doing it, but anyway. Ow. Yeah, fine. So yeah, Ikaruga hasn't got any sequels, but the last thing that I see on Treasure's record, development seems to have slowed down a little bit recently. Their last original game was in 2014, but their most recent project was porting Ikaruga to current gen consoles, and as Gibbon says, it's on Switch now. Oh yeah, it's on Switch, of course. Okay, so that resets the room and brings back those blocks. But yeah, it's also on PS4 and I think PC maybe as well. But yeah, so Ikaruga. I managed to play it last time I was in Japan at a sort of arcades. Like the big arcades kind of just have the newest stuff, but I was at I think the Taito arcade, and they had a sort of multi-game retro kind of system where you could play a bunch of older games on it. Right. So yeah, I managed to try out Ikaruga. What am I doing with that? Okay, so I want to... Oh, okay, they get destroyed sequentially, so if I aim fast, I can get up there and then get through the barrier. Okay. Oh, what? And this level, with its heavy use of the polygons in the background, reminds me of Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards, is it? Which is another one on the 64 that... Oh! that used 3D graphics but had completely 2D gameplay. So yeah, that comes to mind as well. But yeah, they are rare, like I was trying to say. Yes, so Ikaruga. That's on modern consoles now, so check it out. And that's just another example of how Treasure might have been... You could say they worked on the same thing they'd done before, which is kind of what they got away from Konami for the reason that they left Konami. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway. So yeah, we can grab projectiles, we can grab ninja stars, and we can get intense slowdown. At least it's the good kind of slowdown. It doesn't make you lose frames of display and input, it just makes the game slower. I mentioned I've been playing Mighty No. 9 in regards to the air dash and stuff. That has some pretty hectic moments of, I don't know whether to call it slowdown or lag or whatever, but the game can't handle everything that's running, and it doesn't do this. It still runs at exactly the same speed, but you just lose track of what you're doing and what your character's doing and what your enemies are doing. So it's a much worse kind of performance, what do you call it, problem, I don't know. Yeah, pretty intense. I'm sure this must be an emulation issue. Oh, never mind, I missed those jumps. Let me see if I can... Yeah, I'm not really running anything else. Oh, Gibbon's saying he's sorry that I've had issues with the game. Yeah, I still love the game. Like, of course, we have both been involved in all these arguments where people that we know online say, oh, that game is just crap, completely write it off. And we're the ones saying, like, no, it's not like that. The game is fine. You can't just... Yeah, anyway. Huh. I shouldn't have done this. Yeah, I did. Yeah, so Gibbon's saying he's never had any problems with Mighty No. 9's performance on PC or PS4. Well, okay, in that case, it might be a Wii U exclusive issue then, which wouldn't terribly surprise me, to be honest. Alright, we're gonna shake this thing. Actually... Oh yeah, we've got to get back here before I see how this works. Oh, yeah, that's not happening. Okay. Interesting. cool idea for a level. And yes, that screen shaking is distracting. No, this way. Grab the star and move. Okay. Hey, out of the way, buddy. Ah! Pretty interesting having like these NPC characters that are just autonomous and they can get in your way. I do really like that. Makes it feel more like a world and less like a series of obstacle courses. But yeah, still enjoying Mighty No. 9 despite performance problems. I was having huge problems with loading times, but then I realized that actually that was my fault. I had the game installed to an external hard drive to save space on my Wii U, which has a stupidly low internal storage, as you would know if you're a Wii U owner. And I'd forgotten, as I usually do, to transfer a game I'm playing to the system storage instead, which makes it much quicker. Because when it was running off an external spinning platter hard drive, yeah, it's gonna suffer a lot with load times. Okay, good, we made it. Hello? Seriously, that's intense. Is that an optional thing that I have to do? Because I only just made that. I'm gonna try the alternate method, which is going here and then waiting for this to fall down and then rushing through. I'm gonna hope that's just for the yellow gem. Yeah, okay, it's going like that. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, so I finished Mighty No. 9, beat the final boss. Now I'm doing Ray mode, which is the DLC that came to me through the backer program, so I didn't have to pay for it. Apart from what I'd already paid, which was, I think, more than what you would normally pay for the game. I backed at like the soundtrack art book level, and I don't know if I actually got all of those things, but at that point I stopped caring about getting optional extras. I was just happy to have the game. And that's saying something because I had a heck of a time getting the game. Okay, so shaking that thing back there would have made the yellow gem appear in that ring, I'm sure of it. Oh, I had so much trouble during the backing period, or no, during the release period actually, when they were organizing sending a code to me and then like they sent me the wrong code and then there was a DLC code later and that didn't work and then I was like, get me a code. It took months to get a reply. I'm emailing the publisher, the developer, everybody, like the distributor as well, saying, come on guys. And part of the problem I think was that I was part of the smallest audience for the game, the Australian store of Wii U, which probably wouldn't have had many needed codes. First time I complained, they were like, oh, here's your Wii U code, and it was for the American store. I'm like, guys, I already told you. Anyway, work, 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 I need a short break. You think it's meaningless, but it's really refreshing. Be careful, if you hold still, you're going to sink. Ah, it's so relaxing to not have to think about a thing. This feels great. What? You want to help across? Grab on and swing with us. But remember, we can't hold you long. Okay. Hmm? Oh, right. I was distracted by... Like, the game is even more zoomed in than usual. The game is kind of presented in a, I guess, cinematic kind of style where it's kind of letterboxed. That might be for performance reasons, actually. Oops. Almost. See how it zoomed in there? And now the health bar's on the bottom. What's going on? Was it doing that before? No, it wasn't. I'm confused. Oh, fine. What? Hello. No, it's not recognizing my input anymore. What happened? Oh, my controller ran out of batteries. That's really going to put a dent in things. Hold on a sec. Okay. I'm running on keyboard right now. I'm going to do this. Wait, I'll just pause it. Hang on. Yeah, okay. Damn, I'm usually better about this. Not letting my controllers run out of battery. Okay, I think this can charge from my computer. Okay, we're good to go. Okay, we're running. Good. Whew. That could have been a disaster. Oops. No wonder she was just running into the lava. Yeah, it's kind of zooming out and also letterboxing itself. It's interesting. It does raise the tension. And I appreciate having a wider screen view. That's always good. Okay, grab. Jump, grab. Jump, grab. Whoa! Yeah, let's just get this over with. Woo! Alright. That level's done. And yeah, your health bar kind of carries over. That's what we have in lieu of lives. Flambe! Oh, flambe. I get it. Cute. Wait, did that... Yeah, my emulator showed a save icon. I thought I turned that off. I think the latest update actually added more icons based on emulator functions. Ooh, nasty. So it now displays a little icon when you're fast forwarding or rewinding, for example, but maybe part of that is... Whoops! That it's re-enabled icons for functions that it already had. So these bees are going to get in the way of grabbing the little ones. So what's the idea? Throw it into lava, maybe? Yeah, there we go. I think I did damage to it before just by throwing it, but into the lava must be a more damaging option. Oops, it's grabbed me. Oops. Oh, nasty. This isn't going well for my health. Hey, come on. Ooh. Oh! I went for the grab and missed. Oh, nuts. When you're mashing B to try and grab, you then accidentally throw afterwards when you didn't want to. Ah! The reason I'm mashing is because my first one doesn't land sometimes. Health, I need it. I lost it. Damn. Okay, so grab the back to get some health. Why don't we try that specifically? Come on. Oh. Speed is fast. Don't you sting me, I'm a robot. Come on. Ah. Yeah, so one thing Treasure is well known for is their boss fights. Their one game, Alien Soldier, is actually, I think, all boss fights, or mostly. Oops. And of course, Gunstar Heroes has some very... spectacular kind of boss fights. I had it! Ah, nuts. Okay, let's see that game over screen. Continue! Ooh, interesting. So your number of gems. Yeah, okay. Way to go! Let's come back with a life up continue. So that's how it works. That's pretty interesting. Okay, and that gives me one gem there. What the? Did that do a speed up as I was pressing the save button? I'll have to figure that out. some of the emulator functions got a bit messed up, I think. Shake, shake, and kick. Yeah, okay. I think shaking is bad. It brings out all these other bees. I'm just gonna go for the old throw into lava trick. I should have got health there when I'd had the chance. Yeah, I'm not doing this right. Great. Got a little bit of health. Those blue gems don't really add much. Nah. Okay, let's just do this methodically. Almost could have got in the lava there, I think. Ah, nuts. Oh. Yeah, I'm not getting enough hide, I think. I need to be really precise with this grab. No, I don't want blue. I don't want red gems, I want blue gems. Oh, why didn't that grab? It's like it's only vulnerable at some points, and I don't know when. Yeah, I can't, like, grab it after I've thrown it too soon. Nuts. Oh, come on. When can I grab this thing? Oh, I can grab upwards too. I didn't realize that. Grab down, grab up. Yeah. Okay, so. I do not understand this. Okay, loading game. Let me catch my breath. Oh boy. Yes, the music is pretty catchy. I was going to note down the name of the musician, but I only wrote a few names. But they have this pretty much the same development history as a lot of the Treasure employees, like I was saying. But yeah, they've done some cool stuff. So shaking, I don't know, is it worth it? Kind of moves the bee. Maybe that could get it in a better position to throw in the lava. So if I'm over here, say, it's not going to come far enough though. And I do this and then grab. And I grab the back and then I let go. Huh? Oh, I hadn't grabbed. Maybe I can grab while it's attacking. Maybe that's the time I should do it. And it looks like the bees... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so while it's sort of flying around, you don't grab. You grab when it's coming at you. Great. Okay, that's good. And the little bees aren't hurting me, they're just pushing me back. Alright, okay. Whew. It's a counter system. You don't just grab the bee whenever, you grab it when it's running at you. Okay, I get this now. Yeah. Great. Oh. I feel much better now. Still haven't thrown in the lava on this life, but that's okay. Ah, I see. The small bees can also interrupt your grab. That's a problem. So you don't try to avoid the attacks. When the boss is attacking is when it's most vulnerable. Parry system. Cool. And that didn't hurt either, that's just knocking him into the lava. Oh, new phase. Ah, don't get cracked. How dare you, sir. Or madam. I don't know, there's a thing about bees, like, most of them is one gender, and I forget which one it is. The workers, the soldiers, bees, I don't know. Because the queen bee is a special kind of bee in addition to being female. It's like... That's the whole royal jelly thing, isn't it? Oops. One tap. Grab. Oh! Wow. Okay, that was great. Escaped from trouble. Go to the next area. Nice. I feel like a real space hero. Whew. That was pretty stressful. But now there's more lava again. Okay, we'll get through it. I wonder if I can grab that Clancer guy. Wait, are the people Clancer? The planet is Clancer. Shake. Okay, I'm gonna avoid this thing. Good to have my health. Ah! Never mind. Yeah, so looking at a list of treasure games, I can grab this guy. Oh, he's turning red. Remember they said they couldn't hold on for long. Oh, okay. So, yeah, like this game has kind of a cheesy, silly kind of plot and aesthetic, which I dig. That's nice. There's... So yeah, Treasure is known for a distinctive style, but some of their games are like this and kind of silly, but some have very self-serious plots. Ah, screw you, buddy. Yeah, that's just something I noticed. How do I... What? What? Okay, so let's get rid of that one at least. Down. Maybe I can do this. Okay. Okay. Save. Yeah, saving makes the speed up activate, and I don't know why that is. Gonna fix that. So I should be able to extend these ropes, but I'm not going to. Okay, hold on a sec, I'm gonna fix that thing. Keyboard functions, fast forward. No, that's not mapped to that at all. Why is that activating? That's really weird. Is it this one or is it this one? Huh. You know, actually I heard that being a problem with... Oh, it was like a Let's Play I was watching, and whenever they used the save state feature on... And they were playing a 64 game. I think it was whenever they paused. No, maybe that was a SNES game. Whatever. That line of thought obviously went nowhere. Good. Okay. Whoops! I completely missed the star. Cool. Alright, I just have to not save very often, which is okay, because like I said, the game's pretty forgiving. I've got lots of gems, enough to do some continues, and continues don't happen too often, so that's good. Oops. Yep. No. Okay. Whew. Yeah, so the point I was trying to make about Treasure is there seems to be this split. Sometimes they make games that have a serious kind of tone with very complex plots, whereas this one is quite a simple plot and a fun and silly tone. Ow. Okay, we'll use the hover function here, I think. A little bit of slowdown. A little bit of slowdown. Whoa, okay. Ah. Yep. Okay, where does that take me? Very long vertical shaft here. Slow down. Hope it's not impacting your viewing experience too much, but it is actually helping my gameplay because it gives me a bit more time to react to things. Cool. Well, I don't know how to get the yellow gem there, but I got out of the level. Short one. Yes, so Treasure, they don't have a huge catalogue, but what's there, a lot of it people do appreciate. So, okay, we're in a Donkey Kong Country trick-track-track here. Oopsie. Didn't mean to dash there, game. Thank you very much. So what was I looking for? Yeah, because obviously my streaming series is about finding heroine characters. Oopsie. I was checking what other games they had in their catalogue that were led by a female protagonist, and apart from this one, I only saw 2 other examples, actually. One was a game, well, I talked about it already, Silhouette Mirage on PlayStation. It came out the year before this. That was on Saturn as well, by the way. What am I doing? Oh, goodness. Good time to save. Yeah, so Silhouette Mirage, it's interesting. You could say it's another Gunstar Heroes type of game because it's about sort of run and gun shooting, but instead of like a dude with a gun or whatever, you're like a cute little witch with a magic. She kind of just shoots at things and shoots magic spells at them. But she had an interesting thing where like half her clothes, like she had a split down the middle of her body, and half of her outfit was red and half was blue. So I feel like maybe there's a mechanic around that, but I didn't actually investigate far enough to tell. But it had this cool kind of thing where you could run up slopes on walls and then kind of twist around. It was like a Sonic the Hedgehog thing where you're running along and then you go up a slope and then you're running up a wall. Okay, here we go. I heard about these. There's levels in this game that kind of twist and change shape. Shake, shake. You notice how Marina has like tiny, almost insubstantial feet? Oh boy. Okay, I understand how these things actually work now, so. Oh, that's interesting. Platforms moving in and out of the background. 3DS port when, Treasure? Yeah, I should be holding up to jump. Forget about that. Yeah, that probably made something happen down there. Oh no, it made that stop spawning nasties. Okay. Ah! Okay. Ooh, cool stuff. Wow, this game, I'm really engrossed. Anyway, I was saying about Silhouette Mirage, it seems pretty interesting. I actually considered doing it at one point for the stream because you've got your girl protagonist. And who knows, maybe I will in the future. But I'm starting to realize that the year is kind of drawing to a close, and the year of heroines, I'm not going to get through all the games on my list, of course. However, I think I may extend it into the future, if necessary, or make it into a semi-regular feature. Anyway. Speak! Tell me who the Emperor is! Wait. What? Why is he asking? I really don't know. I don't know anyone on this planet. So you won't tell me? Well, it seems that the Emperor knows who you are. Of course he knows me. I'm famous. Everyone knows that I'm a genius in robotics. What do you know? Now I'm only going to ask you once more, then it's going to get ugly. Stop. She said stop. You heard it. You, Megan and son, you've gone too far this time. It's time to teach you both a lesson. How does she know who they are? Oh, is this like another faction that we've encountered before and they're getting involved in this? Okay. Okay, cool. Well, look who's here. I guess now we'll see who the real teacher is. I like the hints at some kind of backstory. Let's go, son. School's in. Oh, that's the son? Wait a minute, I've seen this before. That sprite looks really familiar. It kind of seems almost like Kerosene, the bonus boss from Donkey Kong Country 2 GBA. Oh, I guess he ate the prof. Okay. Gibbon's saying that too. It's Kerosene. Yeah, totally. I know Courtney's still speedrunning DKC2 right now. She might be finished for the night actually, but I think she should play the GBA version. Go for all ostrich feathers or something. Remember, counters. What? Ow. Grab. Punch. Oh, clever. Okay. So you grab the fists from the son, throw them at the father. Ooh, okay, fires. Interesting. Oh, those are homing. That's really cool. Okay. What? They're really homing. They're like super homing. Oh, I punched him. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, it's the same kind of setup as Kerosene, you know, boss in the background, hands coming down, that kind of thing. It's common for bosses, kind of semi-common, I should say. I don't really need these gems though, so I'm going to focus on hitting the father. Nope. That is actually doing damage, it's not just stunning me. Okay, I can dodge them like this. If they're up there and then they go underneath and they hit the ground, yes. Ugh. Dodging the balls and grabbing the fists is kind of too much to deal with. Almost. Ah, he moved. Alright, buddy. Alright. But yeah, that pre-rendered style looks good. Even today. I'm gonna say it. I said it. It still looks good. I like the look. A lot of people don't. Okay, this time, yes. Okay, he fell in the lava. Ooh, nasty. I should not have gotten hit with that. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, given a green, this game does look great even now. Ah. Good. Oh, actually, during that animation, I could see the prof in his mouth. That's a nice little thing. Oh, throwing it down just gives you blue gems. Okay. Yes, and some of them are counters, some of them are parries, so that's a counter. When the red arrows are there, then it's a parry. Oops. Oh, this is very close. Ah. Yes, let's. I'll do a life up again. Got plenty of gems, but actually, what time is it? Yeah, okay. Well, yes, we'll continue. What? I guess my timing's off. Which is why it's countering and not parrying. I'm going to use those words to make the distinction. Okay, we should get through this phase pretty quickly now that we understand it. Ow. Okay, it's not too hard to avoid those balls after all. Just dash under them. The tricky part is getting the timing between dodging the ball, grabbing the fist, and throwing it when the father is there to be hit. And we want to take him out quickly. Oops. Okay, I took less damage doing that. Oops. Do I only get the parry chance if I dodge all those attacks? Oops. Oh. Oh, I see. Countering it actually opened up the parry chance, I think. I think I can hear the prof shouting as well. Yeah, I think that's the idea. Counter the first downward punch, and then you can parry the second downward punch. Ah. It's a bit off. Oh, it's slower! Ah! There's so many subtleties to this. There we go. I'm worried about my health right now. Come on. Ah, that's... There's that cooldown on the grab. Given saying this boss fight is so good. Yeah, I agree. This is really testing me. It's great. Yeah, I wasn't... There! Great. I'm gonna save there because this is dragging on a bit, but this is amazing. Like I said, Treasure, they do their boss fights well. Oops. Oh, nuts. 3 hits? 3 hits is not enough. Okay, we're gonna keep going for a bit, I guess. I wonder if I can grab the fireballs. I guess I'll try it this time. Back in my save state. Oh, lovely. I'm gonna do that. Of course, grab everything. Grab and shake everything. That's this game. That's Mischief Makers. And that's how I'm gonna get my health back. The timing. Because it's slower. Oh, it throws me off every time. Every time, every time. Alright, I can't grab this. I'm betting. Yeah. Ow. You jerk. You're just a big bully. Every time. It's slower. Yeah, see how it's slower? Alright, I can't save with just a little health. So, just have to play well. Every time. Every single time. One hit will kill me. This also reminds me of Mighty Number 9. Playing as Ray, your health drains all the time. Like, way too slow, I think. Sorry, way too fast. Oh, okay. Oh, clever. He's fainting. Yeah, so your health drains really quickly. Like, way too quickly. So that often during a boss fight, you're at the point where one hit is going to kill you. Unless you have an E-tank. And it's pretty frustrating at the moment. Like, the difficulty of the Ray mode seems much higher than the Beck mode. Okay, I'm going to save here because I seem to be doing okay. And it seems like when I take that last hit, it doesn't matter what health I have another chance once I get to flashing red health bar. But this is getting super intense. Come on, really? There's more? Alright. Oh, there's not. Good. Wow. Bravo. Treasure. That was intensely intense. Boy, am I glad to see you, Marina. And yes, Marina prevents sexual assault with judo throws. Marina's efforts helped rescue Prof. Theo. The Empire's plans have been destroyed. Wait, what? Is that the end of the game? But your adventure is just beginning. Go on, Marina. You're our hope for victory. By the way, here's a useful tip. Do you collect gold gems? You'll need them at the end of the game, so start collecting them. Okay. Okay. Is this the end? Grabbing is where you must begin. Shaking for treasure from within. Throwing far is how to win. Ultra Intergalactic Cybot G Marina! Her Iron Fist will destroy you! Okay. Was that an interstitial cutscene? Or was that the end? Surely not. I haven't fought any of the generals of the Empire. Yeah, that's not the end. That was just telling me how I can, yeah, get more of the ending. Okay, rise, Justice Warriors. Through fire, justice is served. Through fire, justice is served. Wow. Completely voiced.
It's Taurus time. A hero with shining armor in Myrtle.
So the enemies think they're like a Super Sentai Justice team, I guess. The Beast Tector. Yeah. Nice furry dudes. Got the gorilla, the birdman, and the foxman or whatever. Listen up, warriors. Mate. Given says he never got this far. I don't blame you. That kerosene dude was a real piece of work. Evil Theo and Marina are disrupting the Clance's peace. He's completely lying to them. So that's why they're my enemies, because they've been deceived, much like Knuckles the Echidna. I can't believe that the Migens were defeated by them. They're a lot worse than the Migens. Just look at the evil they've spread. Let's show them some justice of our own. Bring them to me, alive. So it's showing them footage of me beating up Clancers, but those Clancers were like evil Clancers that had been recruited by the evil Empire. So it's like deception. Yeah, so these characters, they're all in the manual. So given you never saw them in the game, you just had to look at their pictures in the manual. Crazy. Oi, I'll never forgive them. I'll destroy anyone who dares disgrace this planet. No, don't destroy them. Bring them back alive. Oi, Luda, we'll completely destroy them. Oh, he's got a Uzi. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Enough! I said alive! Oh, it was a rental. And no manual because it was a rental. Fair enough. The Athletics Festival's getting closer. I'm really looking forward to attending this festival. This is like a mid-game kind of fake ending, kind of breather kind of thing. A bit like Lufia 2. However, the prize has not yet been chosen. What should we do? Oh no. Well, that didn't last long. Stop talking and bring the prof here to me. Now give this to Marina. Kidnap Theo. That means he's the prize we want? Yeah, here's what's being given to Marina. What is this? It's an invitation card. Marina's also invited to the Athletic Fest. It's time for the Athletic Fest, and the prof is the grand prize. Okay. Why is he a snowman? Okay. Prof, it seems like this planet has many inhabitants. Okay, everyone just has an Australian accent now, apparently. Like a really thick one, too. Oh, it's a dummy. That's funny. The real prof was kidnapped and replaced by a dummy, and Marina can't tell. Are you listening? Prof. Hey, it's a decoy. What? What's this? A love letter for me? How sweet. A secret admirer. I've kidnapped Theo. Come to Snow Mount. Mitt, if you want him back. Luna. Not the prof. Yeah, that's good stuff. So I guess this is where the game really starts. You've gone too far, little girl. The two should have two O's. I'll punish you with my burning fist of justice. And his mad echoing laugh echoes out over the pink-stained wilderness. Alright, 3-1. What's the time? Yeah, we can keep going for a while. See how far we get. I really thought that was the end. I don't know why. I should have given Treasure more credit. But there is that whole thing, like we said, of getting the gold gems to really get the actual ending to any reasonable extent. Oh yeah, that's right. I haven't even seen clan pots yet. You can use it to store anything you want. So this is where the bag of holding comes in. This is a strange mechanic. So you put it down, and then... So let's drop like a bomb in there. And then you shake it. I guess we'll try and get multiple things. Yeah, okay, so there's flowers. So what do you do? Press down and... Oh yeah, she looks into it. Isn't that cute? And then it cycles through what's in there. Oh man, this seems like a complicated mechanic. So yeah, put some gems in there. Alright. Talk to me, dude. If you grab the clan pot by holding down, you can check out some items. Yeah, I did that. Oh, and then you change their order. Yeah, okay, whatever. Seems overly complicated. I hope I don't have to really mess with this too much. Yeah, I agree, given like a few games I've played, the work that's gone into developing the world means that how do I get the bomb out? Yeah, it means that it feels like it's an anime tie-in because it's well developed. Or possibly like part 5 in a series that's been going on forever, he says. Okay, so I shook it and... Oh, and then I could grab it up front from the top. Okay, great. What? Bombs blow up red bricks. This is how it works. What's wrong? I had another one in here, didn't I? I have gems in here. Let's grab them out. We don't need flowers either. What? But yeah, this could be like a sequel to something. You could see that. Gibbon says he could see a stripped down version of this on SNES. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't have been able to do as much of the sort of physics interactions of throwing things, possibly. Alright, let's see if Miss Hint can tell us what to do. Yeah. Clan pot has big secrets. Oh, mixing items. Shaking it and mixing together. 4 bombs make a clan bomb. 2 flowers make a ninja star. Okay. Yeah, this is getting out of hand. I don't know if I like this. Okay, so 1. Okay, I gotta grab them off those enemies, I guess. So I get 4 of those bombs to make a proper bomb that I can destroy the wall with. Yeah, I don't like this mechanic, it's too complex. 3. So it's 3. Now I need the skis to come back. 4. Okay, so I've got 4 bombs. Come up here, shake, shake. It's turned gold and... Well, let's look into it, shall we? What? Shake more. There we go. The alchemy has begun. Great. Now, grab that. Boom. Okay. Can we be done with the clan pod now? I just kind of want, you know, fast-paced action gameplay. Don't really want to mess with all this. Yeah, tank the damage. Don't care. Oh, good. End of level. Oh, no, that wasn't an end of level, that was a warp. Bounce. Hey? Alright, talk to me, dude. That bouncing thing is called a jump cleanser. Once you grab it, you can control it. Use left and right, and to jump, keep holding up. With the jump cleanser, you can go anywhere you want to, even on thorns. Alright, jump. I will grab this thing. Great. Alright, let's go jump cleanser. We're gonna need you to jump on some thorns. Cool. Yes. Oh, right. So I did talk about Silhouette Mirage earlier. You play as Shiner, the witch. It's one of the treasure games that has the terribly complicated plot that I didn't bother reading all the way through about because it was just like so many proper nouns and junk. This is intense, dude. What is going on here? Yeah, so that was on the Saturn and the PlayStation. So that's 2 treasure games with a heroine as the lead. Some of them have like a selectable option of female. I think Gunstar Heroes Advance has that. Or Guardian Heroes, I forget, one of them. So now I have a boomerang. Cool. And I have to grab it when it comes back, just like... I don't know, what has that mechanic? Smash Brothers? What? Whoops. Whoops. Ooh, nasty. Oh no, I dropped it. Oh, this is intense. Okay. Yes, so... The only other one I found that was about... that was about a heroine character. Oh, it disappeared. Oh well, let's just move on. Hope I don't need it. I'm gonna need it, aren't I? Yeah, the only other one was a one called... it had 3 different names. This is complicated. Hang on. Oh yeah, so in Japanese it's called Hippalinda. In Europe it was called Freakout, and in the US or North America it was called Stretch Panic. So this is a 3D game on the PS2 where you play as... grab the missile. Yeah, grab the missile. Yeah, you play as like this girl, and she's got a nice design. I like the look of it. And she has a magic scarf that can grab things and throw them. Is this sounding familiar? Like, I think this is just Treasure's thing at this point. Oh yeah, grab the mech. Oh, it just blew up. Great, that's cool. So yeah, it's cool. There's like this magic scarf with like a face on the end or a hand, and you can grab things. It reminds me of something that I can't think of right now. But anyway, it looked pretty neat. The weird thing about it actually was like it seemed to have this bizarre fixation on inflation fetish aesthetic. It was really weird. Like, there's characters in the game that you're supposed to grab them, and they have like ludicrously inflated parts of their body. It's really bizarre. I guess you can look it up if you like, but yeah, I found it pretty strange. Oopsie. Yep, okay. This is an interesting stage. We've got the sprite that doesn't look too good. Drawn in pixel perfect emulator, but it's rotating. That's nice. You might have been able to do this on a SNES. Hey. Yep. Yeah, so like you have these characters in the game who have they look like they have giant balloons strapped to their chests. It's very strange. Anyway, enough about that game, I suppose. It kind of seemed interesting, but also really odd. But anyway. Wow. So that was the treasure games. I guess I talked about treasure a fair bit. Geist Crusher. Did I mention Geist Crusher? That's like the last thing they did before the Ikaruga port, which actually I'm just assuming that they made that because it might have been a third-party outsourced thing. Yeah, Geist Crusher is a weird one. I have a kind of... Whoops, I shouldn't have just thrown that straight away. That was dumb. Yeah, I knew it. Okay, let's... Nope, it just ends. Okay. So Geist Crusher is a thing that Capcom put out, which I'm convinced ties into the whole Megaman Legends 3 conspiracy, because it seemed to have a similar kind of gameplay style to the demo version that never was properly released. Okay. Good. Made it. Oh yeah, I'll grab some of these. Whew. So I don't know if there was ever any concrete link, but I remember like Legends 3 got cancelled, and then a while later they announced this Geist Crusher. It's called. Geist is spelled G-A-I-S-T. It was released on the 3DS, just like Legends 3 was going to be. It was kind of a third-person shooter thing in a city area, like Legends 3 was going to be. I don't know. I feel like there's some connection there, but I did see that when I saw that Treasure had made it, I was like, oh, maybe not. But maybe they took the engine. I don't know. This is just a conspiracy theory that I had. I don't know if there's anything to it really. Hey, you. None of that. What? There's like no way to deal with those guys? But if I'm holding the thing, I can't grab their projectiles. Yeah, I have to go through that. So Geist Crusher was released in 2013, and then Geist Crusher God was like a expanded port that was released the next year. That kind of thing does happen, especially in Japan, where they release a game and they make some tweaks and they release it again. Okay. Do I have to backtrack to get... okay, I'm gonna backtrack. Okay, that's not too far. Ah! No. Ah! Ah! I am perfectly composed at this moment. Okay. Good place to save. So what do I do here? Oh, I'll just move. Of course. Duh. Nuda. Doi, in fact. Perhaps even Nodoi. Okay, good. Ah! We have fun. Okay. Haven't been shaking. Doofus. Oop. Okay. Jump here, jump here. Yeah, cool. Ah. Yes, gem me. Okay. Oh, I'm here. Okay. Oop. So they're swinging and they're on a rope track thing. You know, Super Mario World, that thing? Cool. There was something in the middle there. Couldn't see it. Possibly the gold gem. Nice unique background element here. Yep. Moving on. Woo. Alright, what can I say next? Oh yeah, Geist Crusher was one of those things where they came in right out the gate with like, this is a new multimedia franchise. We are going to pump all our efforts into this. It's a game, it's an anime, it's a manga. I think it kind of failed overall. Didn't really take off the way they hoped it would. But like, I feel like that was part of it too. Not just the fact that the game looked similar to Legends 3, but like, you know, Inafune's left, Megaman is done for right now, so we're going to make a new franchise. It's going to be super successful, and it's going to make us tons of money. Oh yeah, so Gibbons looked it up, and it's been described as Megaman plus Monster Hunter, and was never released in the West. Rolling eyes. Yep, that's pretty much it. So yeah, like, here's two of our successful franchises, let's merge them. I didn't, yeah, I guess I forgot that it was like supposed to be something like Monster Hunter, but aimed at a younger audience. But yeah, it was totally like, this is our new franchise with an anime adaptation, and I just think it never really went anywhere. So, shows you, Capcom, maybe you should have made Legends 3 after all. That's the way I felt at the time. Oops. Whoops. Oh boy. Okay, it's tricky platforming. But yeah, Capcom's always been hesitant to release Monster Hunter games in the West, haven't they? And then if they do, they're like a year later. Possibly on a different console. Doo-doo. Save state. Ah, I'm not the only one. Gibbons backing me up here. There's people on Monster Hunter boards, he's saying, who are expressing this opinion. Did they just reskin Legends 3 and slap a new name on it? I knew I wasn't crazy. Or at least I'm not the only crazy one. Yeah, so apparently my save state included a dash at the start. Didn't intend that. So I'll do it again on the pause screen. That'll help. Oops. Tell you why it'll help, because then I don't have to. Yep. So yeah, it's an interesting case, isn't it? The provenance of that. The timing of it and all. If I'd really done my homework, I would have looked up who was on the Legends 3 development team and who's on the Geist Crusher team. Whoops. Wow. But yeah, a lot of plans changed when Inafune left, because he was the one pushing for Mega Man stuff within Capcom, and they had like 3 or 4 things in the works, and they were basically all cancelled when he left. It was a rough time for Mega Man fans. And that was the time when I was getting into being getting into like connecting with the Mega Man fandom as a whole. When up till then I had just been a fan of the Zero games, basically. So something happened there. That was strange. There was a clan pot. But to get to it, I would have needed to... I guess, yeah. Moving on. These faces just staring at me from everywhere. It's kind of getting to me. Staring into my soul. Ah! Irritating. Oh, what's going on? Do I need to break that? No, I don't. But it goes from the bottom. How would you even get the clamp pot? I don't know. Yeah, I actually bought a 3DS so that I could buy Legends 3 when it came out. That's how into it I was getting. Without having played the other Legends games, or really any Mega Man games. I was just kind of becoming a fan of the series as it was. And then sharing in everybody's disappointment when Universe was cancelled, Online was cancelled, Legends 3 was cancelled. And then later we found out about the, like, Maverick Hunter X, like, reboot, first-person shooter, gritty kind of cyber thing, whatever that was, which was in development at around the same time and was cancelled. So what's going on here? We saw this guy earlier, didn't we? Kaboom! Ah, Gibbons' theory is that Maverick Hunter X turned into Recore. Oh, good theory. Come on, what's the problem here? Do I need to throw the bomb, like, at the guy? Where's the bomb? Give me some bomb. There we go. Maybe it was just one more anyway. Hey, you. Yeah. That was fun. Oh, same people involved. That's interesting. And of course, Inafune was involved in Recore. I feel like maybe he was working with the team. Yeah. You've made a believer out of me. Recore. It's definitely what was left over from Maverick Hunter X. Sort of. Kind of. So here's a boss. Kick me away. Chili dog. Actually, that's a good pun. Chili dog. Good stuff. I just love this grabbing things, and shaking them and throwing them. It's a great core gameplay mechanic. But yeah, I remember the Megaman Network, the fan site that I was... it's got the most about news to it. I was reading that at the time, and they were covering all these projects that were successes, that, like the Mighty Number 9, the Zero Striker Gunvolt, and Recore as well, because Mega Man was essentially dead at that point. And yeah, they were like, we need content and stuff, or we also need games to be passionate about to fill the gap. So they were covering Recore, trying to see if it had any Mega Man-like elements to it. I think the general consensus on that game was it didn't turn out so well, but hey, I like Mighty Number 9 a lot, so I guess I can't prejudge. That would be unfair. So yeah, Gibbons saying it was Inafune, yes, and a bunch of former Retro Studios devs who'd worked on Metroid Prime were doing Maverick Hunter X. Same deal with Recore. Oh, okay. They actually used as a selling point the fact that it was concept with former Metroid Prime devs. They did the same with Halo 4 actually, or 5, I forget. Okay, so I'm riding a tricycle now. Oh, that's cute. Ramp, yeah. Sweet. Oh, that's fun. Okay. Let's go, buddy. Hey. It's because you hit your head. Let's go. Trials now. Yeah. Tricycle trials. Trial-sicle. Okay, so what's the deal here? Kind of a playground. We can ride a bike, we can bounce on this guy. We've got different stars. So what's over here? Oh. Guess I'll grab this star. Is that the one I grabbed last time? Okay, that's just cycling around. Okay, so I need to bounce on the thorns. Okay. Ah. Come on. Come on. Oh. Ah. Hey. Don't need you complaining, little boy. Okay. Bounce. What? Oh, the gem is up there. Yeah, I don't need that. So what do I need? What's going on? Oh, okay. I put those two in the houses. And then I put the trike in that house. Ah, and it made a noise. Great. Okay. And that made that other star appear. That would have happened before, and I just went for the wrong star. Doy. Okay, here we are. Oh, I don't want the pots. I don't want to deal with that. Oh, okay. So what am I doing? So I'm gonna have to put the bomb in the pot, I'm sure. Bring it over here. Yeah, that's what's happening. Okay, what? No, that's unfair. That's unfair. Once it's appeared, I don't need him to still be in the house. Alright, let's do this. Take the pot, put the bomb in it. Grab the pot. Throw the pot. Hey, that wasn't too bad. Now we grab the pot. And how do we get stuff out again? Put it down. Yes, okay. Great. Oh, pots! I don't want this! Okay, what's going on here? Got some flowers. Maybe I have to turn them into ninja stars. What's next? What's up here? So that star is gonna take me back to the start. Gems. I wonder if gems make some kind of alchemy. Possibly. So I saved, right? Oh, it takes you back one screen. Okay. Okay, so we'll try combining gems. Oh, what was that? Oh, okay. We're putting little dudes in here. Okay, that's not an alchemy thing. What is the dealio here? Alright. You, get in there. Oh. Okay. So now I have two flower dudes. Oh no. One flower dude, one hat dude. Oh, this is tedious. You know what? It's 3 o'clock. This might be a good place to stop. How many levels are in this game? A ton. Like... It'd be good to end on a boss fight. I just did Chili Dog though. It's just, this seems like it's going to be tedious to figure out what to do. And I could stop here. Ah. Otherwise I'd have to look up what to do. We have to put them all in here. Could do that easy enough. Hopefully it just makes whatever's required from the recipe. Let's put everything in it. Everything we can. Let's go, yeah. Do some shaking. Given's estimating I'm in the second quarter of the game. Thank you for saying quarter and not fourth. So yeah, it's a substantial game. Well done, Treasure. Okay, that's everything in there. Let's shake it and see what happens. Great. Blue gems together. Makes a green gem. Fine. Anything else? Come on. Did that do the thing? No. Okay, I'll get the green gem out. The red gems didn't do anything? The people? Oh, this is such a dumb way to end a stream. Such an anticlimax. Boo. I guess that's it. Thank you for joining me. This was a lot of fun. We just kind of petered out, but that's okay. Time's up, and I don't know what to do on the screen, so that's fine. I'll get a little idle animation. It's nice. And yeah, that's the end of Robot Month, actually. So we found a few examples. I ran through them real quick at the end of last week's stream, but I guess the highlights were, for retro times, there's like Hard and Heavy, Guardian Legend, Wonder Project J, and this. More recent ones, your highlights would be Assault Android Cactus, Nier Automata, and SteamWorld Dig 2. But yeah, that was fun, I guess. So this is a really cool game. I like it a lot. If I had a lot of time and this game in my childhood, I'm sure I would get through the whole thing eventually. But there's a lot more games to play, and next week we'll be onto a new theme. I'm thinking of doing maybe spooky theme, because like, you know, Halloween or whatever. And there's plenty of games in that category, so look forward to that. But yeah, we'll be back with more heroines and more ladies next week. Thanks for joining me, and bye-bye.